And what a fashion he opened it in, man. You got to be thrilled.
Well, we started off with a bang. We got touchdown right off the bat, which is very rare for us in the past few years. But I thought that we came out, shocked them a little bit. I thought our defense played outstanding. Giving up only field goals. They had a short field. Our punt game was not as good as I was hoping it would be. So we played on a lot of short fields with our defense, but they responded. And I think that's we challenged them about what happened last year with the run and how we had they had about 235 yards rushing on us, and it didn't seem like, I haven't seen any stats, but it didn't seem like they did that this year. So more in the passing game on us.
Did you kind of think the defense was going to keep you guys in the game until the offense got on track?
Well, until when our punt game started to suffer a little bit, I felt like that our defense did a great job, and they held in there. When you don't give up touchdowns, give up field goals, it gives you a chance to win. If they scored 2 touchdowns, and those would have been a completely different ball game, because we'd have been down 7 points or more. So I look at it that way, and I'm proud of the way our defense played. They got after the ball, they got a couple of turnovers. They kept fighting, and they didn't care where the ball was. They just kept going after it. So our offense continued to. They sputtered a little bit, but when they got back on track, you see what they're capable of doing.
How big was the crowd noise tonight?
It was huge. I mean, the maroon platoon over there, we could hear them, and I know it was giving Azusa Pacific some issues. So it was a great environment to come out of that tunnel and see all those people and hear them and cheer, and kind of make you a little giddy about what's going on here. And, it's only going to get better, is what I hope. So celebrate this tonight. Go to Williamsville next week.
You get down 16-7, it's like a fire got lit. How about the way you responded? About 3 plays, it seems like you were down the field and they scored to respond, and then after that, it started steamrolling for you guys.
Well, we tell our guys to put on more steam, and that there's ebbs and flows to the game, and the game is 60 minutes long, and you got to play 60 minutes. And you get down 16-7. We'd been there before and came back, so it was nothing. I hate to say it was nothing new to us. We've been there. I just thought that once we responded and got that long pass to Samaje, and then got the touchdown on the next play, you could tell that it re-energized our defense and our offense. Just kept steamrolling.
I'm sorry, the return game from Tobias Harris also. How big was he today?
In every facet, he was huge. He gets 2 huge kickoff returns, and we don't capitalize on one of them. But playing defense, he had a break up that I thought he could have picked. He knows he could have picked it. I thought he could have. He knows he could. He's a special player, but there's 10 other guys that open holes for him, and they deserve some credit for putting us in those situations as well. But I ain't taking. I love having number 3 on our team.
Nick in the passing game was really got it going, and that after that drive really sparked, it really opened everything up.
Well, it opened up the run as well. We had been setting them up with some unbalanced and throwing it to Brandon on the outside and then trying to run a little bit of quarterback. Got the same formation, getting the same look, and coach noticed that they were cheating on that. We were able to get Samaje behind the linebacker, and he's taken off to the end zone. So we did a lot of good things on offense, setting things up for later on, and I think that showed. And I thought we ran the ball very well. I thought our offensive line. We went 4-on-4 down quite a bit because I've got confidence in our offensive line and our offense to get those yards when we need it. I know they failed once, but I know there was a couple more times that they got the job done, especially down there in the last touchdown. And got to the 1-yard line, and I was like, "Gee, we ain't kicking a field goal. Let's just punch it in and end this game." So
it's just one game, but it's a big win over a regional foe who you've lost to quite often here recently. Talk about how big that is to win that game.
Well, we're 1-0, and so we won this week. So now we've got to prepare to go 1-0 next week. And so we take the game and the season, and we put it in those little like stepping stones or going up a ladder. In our locker room, the schedule goes up. To get to the top, you got to climb that ladder. So this is the first time we haven't had to miss a step in the 3 years I've been here. So. It feels really good. Our guys are really excited, and I really think the adversity came in when we were down 16-7, and I thought they showed a lot of maturity, and they just kept grinding and kept going.
I'm curious, last year you went out to Central Washington and ruined their stadium deal. How nervous have you been all week in trying to make sure that you won this game? This is a big deal.
I have never been so anxious and nervous at the same time to be a part of a football game. And just because I know how our guys have worked, I know what they've put into it, I know that what it meant to them, and I just didn't want to screw it up. And the pressure, we play a game, See, I look at it that way. It's a game, and we go out and have fun, and you have fun by winning. So I'm excited for our players that they were able to, all their hard work paid off, and to be in front of this type of crowd and hear them and do what they do, it was extraordinary.
And this is the first time the WT's won a season opener in 6 years. I guess that's kind of a...
And don't think we didn't talk about that. It was on the deal, and even Dr. Windler yesterday said we were undefeated in this stadium yesterday at the ribbon cutting, and I told him, I just saw him walk upstairs, and I said, we're still undefeated. I want to know, and hopefully we can take this show on the road and come back here and be 3-0.
Talk about that next week. You go on the road, William Jewell, kind of.
Well, we've been on the road, we've done some things. So this team has been there, and I really like traveling because I get to keep those guys to ourselves. We stay in the hotel room, we all eat together, everything we do is together. I like that. I like being there now. After seeing this tonight, I'm going to really enjoy playing at home as well. There's less distractions on the road, so I'm not concerned at all about these guys going and being able to continue and building. We made a lot of mistakes tonight, and we got to keep building on those and fixing those mistakes. And each week we want to get better. And it'll be a tough week of practice. We'll hit the road and see how much better we get.